Today we go over Star Wars Episode 9, the final film of the Skywalker saga and the sequel trilogy alike. This is Mike Zero here. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, as you all know, Episode 9 is currently filming over in the UK. Things are really starting to take shape here when it comes to principal photography, leading into post-production by this March of 2019. Now, looking at everything for Episode 9 here, these past couple of weeks, we have been learning more and more about this film when it comes to some of the set leaks, the set designs, the scene schedules, the concept art and storyboard descriptions, etc. Now, today I wanted to get on the subject of Supreme Leader Snoke. Now, what's really exciting about Episode 9 is that there is indeed going to be a huge revelation for the character of Snoke in Episode 9. And this honestly lines directly up with all of the different descriptions that we have been going over for Snoke these past couple of weeks for Episode 9. It also does fall in line with Andy Serkis canceling his appearance at a con over in Philadelphia for some scheduling conflicts for some big project, which could very well be Episode 9. Now, Snoke's involvement in Star Wars Episode 9 is a huge mystery right now, right? We have no clue what's in store for the fans by writer and director J.J. Abrams, who worked with Chris Terrio. But when it comes to Supreme Leader Snoke himself, alright, we did witness the death of this character in The Last Jedi, and that is a huge question for sure. Exactly what will J.J. Abrams be doing in this movie that will be a huge revelation for the character of Snoke in Episode 9, which I would personally love to hear your ideas below in the description. Now, if Andy Serkis is indeed involved in this movie, which it seems like he is, even all the more so now, because he's doing something very similar to what Billy D. Williams did, where he canceled at a con, I believe it was called Sask Expo, for scheduling conflicts, for a big project, which also ended up being Star Wars Episode 9, which, by the way, he's filming scenes right now. But looking at, Andy Serkis, I think he's a talent. It would be fantastic to have him back on board for Snoke in Episode 9. We have been hearing a lot of rumors about Ed Harris quite possibly playing a younger version of the character, or a version of Snoke without his injuries. And if that actually does indeed end up to be true, it could indicate that maybe Snoke is a clone, or maybe he hopped into a different body, or something along those lines. That to me would be pretty stunning. But as far as the huge revelation for Snoke goes in Star Wars Episode 9, could this also lie directly in with what we heard from the Weekly Planet about a couple of months ago, actually, at this point, where they went over how Disney and Lucasfilm are apparently toying around with the idea of labeling Snoke as Darth Plagueis. Now, that to me will be the best way to wrap up the entire sequel trilogy and the Skywalker saga itself, in order to tie everything together just by using one character right then and there. Darth Plagueis was mentioned by Palpatine in Episode 3, and to have him mentioned again in Episode 9 and giving us an idea of who he really is, that being that Snoke figure in The Last Jedi, I think would be the absolute best way to wrap all 9 movies together into one big movie, being Star Wars Episode 9. So as far as Snoke goes, guys, I gotta say one thing here, is that character really grew on me in The Last Jedi, and it was totally unexpected to see Snoke's death by the hands of Kylo Ren. I know a lot of people reacted to this negatively, and some people actually embraced that idea, which is perfectly fine. Whatever, you guys think about that scene is awesome. But looking at Episode 9 specifically, I am honestly very interested to see exactly what JJ is going to do with this huge revelation for the character of Supreme Leader Snoke in the final installment of this trilogy. But anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.